We begin CamaroFest Day 2 in the hotel. So, as you guys can see, Ryan's still passed out. We've had to make a make-do bed with the pillows from the weirdly shaped couch. Zach is awake, kind of. I see his little eyes. Good morning, buddy. They're tired of waking up early. I don't blame them. You'll have time to sleep in here soon, bud. I promise. Morning, Ryan. And the other boys are getting ready. So, I gotta get down and go for a hike to go get my car. So let's go do that. If you didn't know, at CamaroFest, Friday night, they have a huge after party. So it's basically everyone who's gonna be attending Saturday that comes in that night, and then everybody that was there from Friday. And it's kind of a big to do. They have DJs, food, drinks, serving alcohol. It's a really fun hangout. The downside is, actually I don't want to say the downside, but a lot of locals think they want to come down and convince us to race them and dumb stuff like that. And people do some dumb stuff. It's unfortunate. But there's a lot of burnouts that happened last night. See, the roads are littered with tire. But the party happens basically all in front of the host hotel in the convention center. You can see all the cars that were here still from overnight. They have security overnight, so we all usually just park our cars here and good to go. The nice thing is, people clean up. Whole parking lot's not littered with alcohol and craziness. There's a bunch of trash cans that are overflowing. Looking good. And hopefully Lethal Camaro's still over here. So we have the lethal cones. I have to move it over. See, look, so they know this is my parking spot. Normally there's a nice thick layer of dew all over the cars. Didn't happen, and I'm pretty sure I left my cell phone in my trunk charging last night. Did it charge? It did. Lots of notifications. This is like the best battery charger ever. Off? You're off. Okay. Let's do this. We've made it over. I've just finished detailing the car, so I'm cooling off under the tent, relaxing a little bit before the show really kicks off. I got my scooter charging. Huge shout out to Prey Performance, because the E85 station I went to this morning was actually out of E85, and the pump wasn't working, something or the other. So I came over here thinking I wasn't going to be racing or I'd have to go find fuel. Prey Performance drove by. He's like, hey man, I got 10 gallons in the back of the car. Take it. Gave him cash for it. You saved my life, bro. Thank you, sir. So, Prey Army, do it.
No time?
That sucked. I tried to get a better qualifying pass this morning. Did a pretty crappy burnout. Wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. The car shifted into third on me, and I like to hover it around second, but I got on it. I was nervous. And then I got up to the line, and I wasn't all the way on the brake, and I have no explanation. It's just the nerves today. But I got up on the brake, and the car lurched forward. I red lit, no time. The car felt better today, so as of yesterday it wasn't running really good. It was frustrating, but today it did feel better. When I went across the traps, I looked at my mile an hour. I was going 128, which is really low for what I normally do. And that was because basically I rolled past the red light and then was like, crap, and then got on it. So I guess we'll just find out what we do in the actual racing. We have no idea who we're racing against. They're figuring out all the times and everything. We'll find out, but that's gonna happen once these final qualifiers for the supermods and bolt-ons and all that stuff take place, which they're doing right now. Thanks, Jay Militos, who snapped some pictures for us. Team choice, baby. Really? Look at you, man.
Oh, man.
Nice. Jay Militos got Camaro team choice. Awesome. Congrats, man. Look at that. Awards happening. So, yeah. So hopefully we'll get another run, maybe two. Some of these unlimited cars, they're fast. And my only hope is if they mess up, blow their tires off, or have a catastrophic problem. I do not wish the last one on anyone, but that's my only hope, to survive this unlimited class. And the only reason why I'm in the unlimited class is because I'm running a 15-inch tire. I'm hot. In that helmet, I'm out of it. My voice is going. Let's move along. You guys like my lethal microfiber ice towel. So right now it's lunch break. We're waiting for them to kick back off the drag racing. They've been running the Supermod class, so that's way before ours. I think they're saving unlimited for the end, so we'll find out. We're just waiting for it. We'll see if we get a good run. My battery's dying on my camera. I'll try to get all the footage we can get. Jay Milto's been a big help, helping with some footage. Thank you, sir. You're the man.
Nate took the win.
We did. We did.
Mods. Super mods.
First round eliminated. I expected it. Going against Gwinetti car. It was bad. I ran a 10.17, blew the tires off. It is what it is. It's just hot. It's miserable out here. But it was fun, and that's all that matters.
It was fun.
It was
I
fun.
got eliminated myself.
A little bit hot, right?
Yeah, it's warm down here.
It's not hot at all, right? It's ice cold, guys. Come on out. It feels like winter time.
Yeah, it's hot. No.
Yeah, today's been kind of miserable. Yesterday was okay, but today's been just but we expected it, so it's all good. Day 2 is basically in the books, so I'm gonna end this video here, guys, but stay tuned for more content from the show. Also the full overview of all the 2020 cars. I had a chance to go to the GM booth and walk around and check out all the cars. Went in depth, showed you all the details, the colors, the rally green. I got up and close with that one, put my hands all over it. Leave some lethal fingerprints all over, but it's good. We're good. So if you guys enjoyed the content, likes, comments, shares, appreciated. Hit that subscribe button, and until next time, see you on the road.